This meditation exercises your ability to bring attention to your body, to be present to what you are experiencing in this moment with an open and receptive attitude. You may experience relaxation during the meditation, either at a physical level or at a mental level. That is welcome. However, this is not exactly the objective we have with this activity. Your objective is to be present to what is in this moment. You may notice during the meditation that you get distracted by the instruction or by the sensations in your body. If this happens, just consider how normal this is. That is the way our mind works. All you have to do is to realize and go back to listening to the instruction in the area of your body where the meditation will be at that point. Choose a space where you are comfortable. Make sure the temperature is right. Ensure there will be no distraction and interruption during your practice. Choose a comfortable way of sitting or laying down that suits you. If you choose to lay down, consider to add a pillow support under your head and under your knees so that your body will be able to relax even more and you will be even more comfortable. You can roll your shoulder back to open up and relax your chest and let your arm rest with the palm of your hands facing up. Your head turns up a little to relax the neck. Your legs lay relaxed and slightly divided. If you choose to sit, allow your back to be straight and relaxed at the same time. Check that your weight is divided between sit bones. Make sure your feet touch comfortably the ground so that the sole of your feet can rest supported by the floor and your chin is slightly towards your chest so that your spine can be completely unrolled and your crown points to the sky. You can choose one of these or whatever position feels most comfortable for you. Then you start feeling your body in this position and noticing, how do you experience this position? How do you feel in this position? What signals are you receiving from your body? If needed, you can adjust your position to achieve more comfort and relaxation. In case you experience physical discomfort during the meditation, you can always look at what your body needs at that moment. Simply be present to what is in your body in the present moment is often powerful enough. Bring your attention to those parts of your body that make you feel supported where you are right now. If you are lying down, this could be your back, and if you are sitting, maybe your legs and your feet, or your back that is possibly supported by the backrest of the chair. Experience how it is for you to feel supported. Do you feel relaxed or tense? Can you easily surrender to be supported? Or do you feel resistance? What do you notice if you observe how you are breathing right now? Did your breathing change? Did it become more relaxed? Do you feel your tummy moving when you're breathing? Or maybe your chest? Or both? It may be that you feel the air moving through your nostrils or your mouth. Your thinking patterns influence your breathing and lead you to adjust and direct your breathing, often unconsciously. If you notice that this is happening for you right now, just smile and go back to your breathing as it naturally comes, in the knowledge that your breathing is exactly as it is supposed to be. Your part in it is just experiencing it. Let now go of the attention to your breath and focus now on your left leg and your left big toe. Take the time to experience your left big toe, to feel the contact with it. It can be that you feel the sock or the blanket touching your big toe. Feel the sensation of your nail. Become aware of the little bones in your big toe. It might be that you notice the big toe is touching the toe that is next to it. Move the attention to the toes next to the big toe, the 3 toes in the middle. What are you experiencing here in this moment? Are they warm or cold? Do you feel them as one, or can you feel each of them individually? Is there space you can sense in between the toes, or not? You may be feeling a tingling in your toes, or you might be not feeling anything, and realize this is also to be observed. You don't need to force anything. You don't need to move your toes to get a feeling contact. Just notice that you don't feel anything in your toes at this moment. Bring your attention to your little toe. Maybe you feel the nail of your little toe. The contact of your little toe with the sock or with the ground if you're sitting. Consider now the sole of your left foot, the area underneath your toes, the front part of the foot and the back part. You can feel in the front and back part of your foot how your heels is carried and supported. Or maybe you experience it as a place of pressure. You are sitting, you may be noticing the weight you may feel on your heel. Now move the attention to the upper part of your left foot. It may be that you feel the contact with your clothes. Move your attention to the inside of your feet now and become aware of the bone structure. All the little bones and joints in your foot. Then bring your attention to your ankle, the shoe lumps on the sides of your ankle. Feel the joint inside your ankle that connects your lower leg to your feet. You may be able to become aware of this joint and move up your leg towards your calf and your shin. If you are laying down, you may feel pressure on your lower leg and your calf, where the weight of your leg lays. Perhaps you experience relaxation or tension in your lower leg, warmth or cold. It is very possible that your attention has been taken away already by some thoughts. Realize that is normal. The moment you realize that you are distracted, you make the conscious decision to bring your attention back where the meditation is at in your body. Now your attention moves up to your left knee. Bring your awareness to the side of your knee, the hold behind, the kneecap, and the joint of the knee. The knee is the point of transition between your lower and your upper leg. Move your attention up to your left upper leg. And here you can feel how the upper leg is in contact with the surface where you sit on or lay on. How it is supported. Maybe you feel your hand on your thigh if you're sitting. Also here, you can become aware of the skin of your thigh and of the bone structure inside your upper leg. Feel how the upper leg is connected by a joint to your hip. Become aware of the joint of your left hip, of the socket of the hip, the bone structure at the sides, the left buttock. This could be another point where you sense the contact with the chair or with the ground underneath you. A second point in your body where you can feel supported and carried. Expand now your attention and focus to include all your left leg and foot. Sense your buttock and experience your hip and your entire leg as a whole. Feel your left leg in its entirety and become aware of how it is part of your whole body. Now let go of the attention to your left leg and bring your attention throughout your right leg until you reach your right big toe. Establish a feeling contact with your right big toe. Is it cold or warm? Can you sense the skin and how the skin is in contact with the surrounding? Notice the position of your right big toe. Move your attention to the toes next to it, the 3 middle toes. Maybe you can sense the area around the toes. Is there air or clothes or blanket? You feel the space in between the toes. Can you feel how the toes touch each other's? Or maybe they don't. Bring your attention to your little right toe, the little bones, the sides of the toe. Bring now the attention to the area underneath your foot, your right foot sole. Become aware of the area under your toes, the ball of the foot, the heel and the ankle. It is possible that in this area of your body you experience a sense of pressure, especially where your body leans on the ground, putting the weight on your feet. Observe the sensation. With your attention now moved to the upper part of your foot, it could be that you feel the clothes against your skin, the socks or the blanket. While when you bring your attention to the inside, you sense all the little bones and joints in your foot and become aware of all of them. Now you move your attention to your right ankle and the joints of the ankle, your heel and up to your lower leg, your calf and your shin, the big muscle that is in the calf. You may feel your lower leg carried by the floor underneath. If you are laying down, possibly you feel the sensation of your lower leg against your clothes. Notice if you feel relaxation or if there are tension palpable for you in this area. And if you experience tension, take a moment to bring more attention to this area. Now bring your attention to your right knee, the hold behind your knee, the sides of the knee, and your right kneecap. Inside the kneecap and the joint of the knee behind it, you can feel the connection between your lower and upper leg. Bring your attention to your upper right leg. Sense the bone structure in your leg, the muscle, and the skin around it. Remain with your attention in the sensation that you are experiencing here. Where is your attention focusing on now? If you just realize that you were wandering, you can bring your focus back to your right leg to experience fully your right upper leg. Take your attention to your right hip, the socket of your hip, where your upper leg rests in the joint of your right hip. Maybe you can sense the pelvic bone on your right side that is part of the socket, and there you can feel your right buttock too. Expand your attention to your whole right leg. Feel the sole of your right foot, the position your leg is in now, and the places where it is carried by the chair or the floor. Feel your right leg as a unity. Bring your awareness to the lower part of your body, made of both your legs, your feet, and your hips. Sense the solidity of this trunk that connects you with the ground, with your roots. Sense the magnificence of the powerful contact with the earth that you can activate when connected to your lower body. As you rest in the strong and reliable support of your trunk and roots, bring your attention up to your torso, from where all the branches spread out. Through the torso, move to your left arm and move down your arm to reach your left thumb. Sense your left thumb in the position your thumb is in. Maybe you can feel if your left thumb is warm or cold. See if you can sense the air around your thumb, or if your thumb is touching a blanket or the ground next to you. Notice the other fingers of your left hand, your index finger your middle finger, your ring finger, and your little finger. Observe the position your fingers are in. Are they touching each other, or is there space in between? Can you feel the contact with the bone structure inside your hand? The joints in each finger. Now move your focus on the side of your hands, to the knuckles, the area around the palm of your hand. Feel your hand resting on your lap or on the ground. Rest aware of all your hand, even the heel of the thumb. Bring now your attention to your wrist, the joint of your wrist, that is the connection point between your hand and your lower arm. Notice if you can perceive the blood pumping in the wrist or not. Both options are perfectly okay. You are free. You don't have to meet any expectation. You are simply invited to experience and to become aware of your experience. Move your attention to your lower arm, where you may be feeling the contact with the ground underneath you, if you're laying. Notice the temperature that you can feel. Sense if your underarm is touching the clothing you are wearing. Now move your attention to your left elbow, the sockets of the elbow, the sides of the elbow, and how the elbow connects the lower and the upper arm. When you bring your attention to your left upper arm, you may notice that it's touching another part of your body, your torso, or maybe doesn't. Bring your attention to the solidity of your upper arm, the muscle, the bone structure. From here, you move your attention to your left shoulder and your left armpit. Become aware of your left shoulder and the shoulder blade, the joints of the shoulder, the hold of the armpit. From here, expand your attention to the whole left arm, including the left shoulder, down to your left hand. Become aware of the position of your left arm and left hand in connection with the rest of your body. Sense the whole area as a totality and notice how that feels. You may notice your breathing react somehow to this awareness, and it is completely okay if that's not the case. From the attention to your whole left arm and shoulder, move your awareness through your clavicles to your right arm, down until your right thumb. Take the time to experience your right thumb, the external side and the internal side, the whole right thumb connected to your hand. Expand your attention from your thumb to your index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky. Maybe you can feel the position of your fingers, the space in between the fingers, or the places where they touch each other. Feel the little bones in each of your fingers, each one of their little joints. Become now aware of the upper side of external side of your right hand and notice if there is contact with something else, with the air or with the environment. Move your attention now to the inside of your hand, to the palm of your hand. Notice if you perceive warmth or cold at this moment, or if there are other sensations there. Move your attention towards your right wrist. Sense the joint that connects your right hand with your right upper arm. Feel the skin of your right forearm, the bones inside of it. Become aware of your right elbow that connects your forearm with your upper arm. Feel the inside and the outside of your elbow, the joint, the sides of it. And now bring your attention to your right upper arm, touching the torso, connecting to your right shoulder. Feel the density of the muscle and the structure of the bones inside. Become aware of your right shoulder, of your shoulder blade, the joint in the shoulder, the hollow of the armpit. Take a moment to experience how you feel here at this moment. Expand your attention to your whole right arm, hands and shoulder, and experience it as a whole connected to the rest of your body. Feel the weight of your both arms supported, maybe carried by your upper leg or by the floor underneath you. Rest in the quiet appreciation of the wonderful organism your body is. Move now your attention to your back. Feel your whole back with your shoulder blades to the bottom of the spine. Feel your whole back from your shoulder blades to the bottom of your spine. The spine that begins all the way back to your coccyx and run all the way up to the center of your head. Stay aware of the entirety of your spine with all its 33 discs. Then brings your attention to your hip. Feel awareness in your pelvic floor, in your sexual organs, and your groins. Maybe you feel your breath creating a light movement in this area of your body, or maybe not. Bring your attention slightly higher to your underbelly. Here you may notice if your belly is hard or soft, if the belly moves with the breathing or not. If you bring your attention towards the inside of your body, you may become aware of your intestine that is located here. A really long organs that sit here rolled up in your belly. The small intestine is really an important organ with a lot of nerve cells involved in your digestion and the absorption of your food. Feel your small intestine and establish a feeling contact with it. Let now the attention move a bit higher in your belly. You may feel your belly button, the side of your belly, the area under your rib cage, the organ situated there. Left is your spleen and right your liver, and in the middle the stomach. Breathe in gratitude for the way these organs support you every day of your life. Breathe out to cleanse the energy in these organs. Move again your attention up to reach the area of your rib cage. Become aware inside of your ribs, of your lungs, on both sides. Noting your lungs expanding and retracting at every breath. Next to your lungs, feel your heart behind your sternum a bit on the left. Notice what you can sense in the area where your heart is. If you move up again, you will feel your collarbones, your neck, both sides of your neck, your nape. It is possible that you experience tension in this area, where tension is often found, and it can also be that for you today there is mainly relaxation to be felt in this area. Bring your attention to your neck, to the inside of it, and become aware of the neck vertebra, the esophagus, and the trachea that are located inside the neck and represent the most important connection between your head and your body, and also between your inner world and your outer world. Stay with your attention to the whole area of your neck as you slowly move your focus up along the back side of your head that may be supported by the floor if you are laying. Moving farther up with your attention, you end up with your attention now on top of your head, where you may be able to feel the air on your head. Become aware of the contact with the space above your head. Rest relaxed. And then move to your forehead, to your temples on the side of your forehead. Sense the rest of your face. Possibly you can feel your eyebrow and the space between your eyebrow. Bring your attention to your eyes. Feel the eyelids, the socket of your eyes, where your eyeballs are resting. Notice if at this very moment you are noticing any tension in your eyes, or maybe not at all. Make contact with your nose. See if you can experience the stream of air in either one of both of your nostrils. Feel your cheeks, both ears. Feel now your ears are connected to your head. Notice the space behind your ears, between your ears and your skull, your earlobes. Bring your attention to your jaw. Notice the position of your jaw at this moment. Do you manage to be aware of your teeth located in your jaw? Your lips, do they touch each other or is your mouth slightly open? Feel the position of your tongue, the insides of your cheeks. Bring your attention from the inside of your cheeks to the outside again, to the skin of your face. Now expand your attention from the skin of your face to your whole body. Become slowly aware of your whole body. Head, neck, shoulder, arms, chest, back, flanks, hips, buttocks, legs, and feet. Experience your whole body as a whole. Notice how your body is breathing. Possibly you can feel this better in your belly and in your chest, or maybe you can feel it in your whole body. Sometimes you can feel how your whole body expands by the in-breath and then becomes smaller again by the out-breath. Experience this in the most comfortable way for you right now. As you are aware of your whole body, feel how your whole body expands by the in-breath and then becomes smaller again by the out-breath. Feel also where your body is supported, the areas where your body is in contact with the floor underneath or with the chair under you. Become aware of how it is for you now to be supported. Maybe it feels the same way it felt at the beginning of the body scan. It can also be that it feels different. Stay in contact with yourself to notice this. To round up this experience, focus on your breathing and seek to breathe more deeply. Make the out-breath longer so that the in-breath automatically becomes more deep. Prepare your body to the transition towards moving again after having stayed still during the body scan. When you notice that your breath is deeper and you feel ready for it, you can start moving your fingers and your toes, maybe stretching a bit. Thank yourself for the time you took today to experience this body scan as you bring the relaxation and the awareness from this exercise to the rest of your day.